The single biggest headache for every content creator, hands down, is video editing. Making good, high-quality videos isn't just tricky. It aggressively eats up your time like nothing else in your business. If you are just getting started with the editing process, you typically face two big choices for handling your content. The first path is spending months mastering a powerful but overwhelmingly complex software suite. Alternatively, you could hire a dedicated editor who ends up charging far more than your marketing or coffee budget allows. But there is a crucial third way emerging now, and honestly, it is the one I instinctively reach for most of the time. That third way is simply allowing artificial intelligence to handle the majority of the heavy lifting in post-production. Look, not all AI editing tools are created equal in terms of performance. Some promise absolute miracles but still manage to leave you babysitting every single cut for quality control. Others are incredibly slick and powerful, but they inevitably cost an absolute arm and a leg to subscribe to. That is precisely why I want to focus on this modern approach, not because it claims perfection, but because it nails the specific parts that save creators massive time. Here's the core situation. You record a long piece of content, like a podcast or a lengthy tutorial, with true goldmine moments hidden inside. Finding those 5 or 10 clips that could go viral on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts feels like a relentless full-time job when done manually. The entire philosophy here is you upload the source file, the system intelligently finds the high potential moments, turns them into ready-to-post short clips, and then helps you publish them automatically. It sounds wonderfully simple, and to be fair, the process mostly is incredibly straightforward. Let me briefly walk you through exactly how I use this system day to day so you can really get the feel for its power. First, you simply upload your raw footage. It could be an hour-long interview or a deep 20-minute breakdown of a topic. The system's smart editing automatically finds the parts that show strong engagement signals, like a good hook, genuine laughter, or an emotional spike. It immediately extracts all those potential gems and creates multiple polished short edits for you automatically. Other automatic cutting tools exist, but they often rely on boring, superficial metrics like camera movement, missing the actual viral moments. This specific tool cuts through the noise by focusing deeply on the actual content, the things people naturally react to. Next up, the system handles the crucial step of formatting those clips perfectly for all your different social platforms. Instead of manually cropping everything for 9:16 vertical, 1:1 square, and standard 16:9, it prepares fully optimized versions for you instantly. That optimization step alone shaves many valuable hours off your entire weekly workflow without you lifting a finger. And then we get to the scheduling component, which I consider an absolute game changer for maintaining consistency. You simply tell the AI how often you want to post, perhaps 3 fresh clips every single week, and it queues them up according to your preset parameters. This means no more agonizing over building complex posting spreadsheets and absolutely no more missing crucial audience engagement windows. Compared to other tools that only offer cutting features or only offer scheduling, having both powerful functions integrated in one place is a massive competitive advantage. There are also several other neat little features tucked into the platform that make daily creator life significantly easier. A major benefit is that accurate subtitles and captions can be generated automatically for every single clip. Crucially, you also get the power to tweak the visual styling of those captions so they perfectly match your established brand aesthetic. This ensures that everyone watching on mute, whether they are on a noisy train, in a cafe, or just scrolling quickly, actually receives your core message. While some popular transcription editors are excellent at the initial text conversion, they often aggressively lock you into their entire editing ecosystem. This integrated approach keeps the entire content repurposing workflow simple and laser focused on producing high quality, shareable clips. Another common hurdle that trips up many creators is the frequent issue of poor audio quality during recording. A lot of us record using less than ideal gear, like a built-in camera mic, or maybe a household appliance kicks in mid-take. Although this isn't meant to replace a full professional digital audio workstation, its built-in improvements are surprisingly solid for social publishing. It actively works to reduce distracting background noise and balances volume levels so your clips sound much cleaner right out of the box. If you need extremely intense, studio-grade audio mixing for a major project, you should absolutely hire a specialized professional for that specific job. However, for the vast majority of repurposed social clips and short fragments, these simple built-in fixes are more than good enough for your audience. Now, I must be completely honest with you. This is not the only player available in the rapidly evolving AI editing market. There are certainly other good AI editors out there that execute specific parts of this workflow really well on their own. You might find tools offering incredibly fancy automatic cuts, immediate eye contact correction, or even deep AI voice cloning technology. But very often, those hyper-specialized features end up being expensive add-ons that force you to juggle multiple different subscription platforms. Wanting the best auto clips? You probably end up subscribing to Tool A for that specific capability. Need reliable, cross-platform scheduling that actually works? Well, that is now Tool B you need to pay for. And if you want a single calendar to see your entire publishing pipeline at one glance, congratulations, welcome to Tool C. That kind of continuous fragmentation ultimately costs you precious time and money, which is exactly the problem this single integrated solution tries to eliminate entirely. Let me give you one quick, very real-world example of the time savings I personally experienced just last week. I recorded a 40-minute deep dive tutorial on a complex strategy that was packed with several shareable sections. Normally, I would honestly spend an entire afternoon hunting for the best 6 or 8 key moments, manually trimming, captioning, and scheduling each one perfectly. With this system, I simply uploaded the full video and let the automatic editor pull all the best highlights for me based on engagement. I just quickly skimmed the suggested clips, made a minor adjustment to one caption, and set a general weekly posting frequency. The platform then automatically populated the content calendar with suggested publishing dates and even drafted initial caption text for each post. My total time investment for that entire 40-minute video repurposing project was probably only 30 to 45 minutes, tops. That significant result is not some overhyped marketing claim. That is the real difference between inconsistent posting and true audience consistency. Speaking of that content calendar, this is genuinely one of those crucial features creators often undervalue until they actually start using it regularly. It is much more than just a simple grid of green squares that confirm content has been published successfully. It functions as a central control hub where you can manage every single outgoing clip, tweak thumbnails, adjust the precise post times, and visually reorganize elements. Need to easily push one clip back a day or two because of breaking news? You can simply drag and drop it to a new slot. Want to temporarily pause an entire content series because you have a brand new, more relevant topic to cover right now? A single click handles that pause easily. The sheer convenience of seeing your entire publishing pipeline in one centralized view significantly reduces decision fatigue for you. This level of organization ensures your audience stays fed with fresh content consistently without you feeling completely overwhelmed by logistics. Let's briefly compare the actual cost and the sheer manual effort involved for content repurposing for a second. Hiring a talented human editor for every single piece of content provides amazing quality assurance, but that expense adds up incredibly fast over time. And if you pay an editor just to handle repurposing clips, you are still indirectly paying for the tedious manual work of formatting and scheduling every single output. Learning a professional suite like Premiere is relatively free in terms of cash outlay, but it carries a massive hidden cost in terms of user frustration and time investment. Furthermore, many other independent AI apps can become quite pricey for similar features, or they deliberately lock the best automation capabilities behind the most expensive premium tiers. This particular solution positions itself as a practical middle ground, offering just enough automation to replace the core grunt work completely. It features a streamlined workflow designed for creators who want to remain hands-off on the boring tasks without sacrificing their ultimate creative direction. Now, I absolutely do not want to present this technology as some kind of universal miracle cure for every single production issue you face. There are definitely still limitations to what current AI can accomplish reliably in every scenario. The AI won't always select the exact perfect take you personally would have chosen. Sometimes subtle context or tone requires a sharp human editor's eye. And if your primary goal is producing truly cinematic level content with intricate edits, complex color grading, and heavy visual effects, traditional software is still the gold standard. However, for creators whose main objective is maximizing reach and ensuring content consistency by repurposing long-form video, this tool is one of the most practical solutions available today. I have a few quick actionable tips on how you can maximize your success when implementing this type of automation in your routine. First, always record with repurposing in mind. Try to deliver clear, standalone thoughts that are easily clippable for quick extraction. Second, use timestamps during your recording if you can, because even a quick verbal note helps the AI process the content much faster downstream. Third, review the AI suggested clips rapidly, trust the initial pass from the system, and then focus your best creative energy only on polishing the highest potential ones. Fourth, use the scheduling frequency settings to enforce consistency across all your channels, because consistency always beats the pursuit of fleeting perfection on social media. In summary, if editing and content repurposing are the biggest bottlenecks slowing your growth right now, stop suffering through manual workflows. This integrated solution gives you truly smart auto editing that finds viral-friendly moments, a scheduler that posts for you, and a central calendar to keep everything organized. It doesn't aim to replace high-end professional editing suites, but it successfully turns one long video into a steady stream of platform-ready clips without draining your entire creative week. If you want to finally see the difference, just upload one of your longest videos and let the automated editing system do the heavy lifting for you. Play around with the automated scheduling rules, glance at the organized calendar view, and see how many usable clips you can generate from just one recording session. Most creators I talk to who adopt this workflow suddenly have much more mental energy available for actual content creation instead of being buried in endless editing tasks. Anyway, if you found this detailed breakdown helpful and want more honest tool comparisons and scaling tricks, please hit that subscribe button right now, and make sure you watch the next suggested video that pops up right here on your screen for even more valuable insights on content strategy. But for today, go ahead and try repurposing one long session into a full week's worth of social posts. Your future self will definitely thank you for saving that time later.